downtrend, possible downtrend break here into the 50 exponential moving average with, well, guess what, support right at the 200 moving average for a long. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Well, this is your boy Francis. Welcome to the Trading Success Show. If this is your first time, you're welcome to this channel. But remember, this is not a recommendation to buy or to sell any stock or equity. This is for entertainment purposes only. Now, we're going to be looking at a few stocks today. We're also going to be looking at what the market actually did last week as per Jay Powell, right? So, I'm looking at the 1 week performance. This is what we have before us, guys. Okay, we have the technology itself and the communication services. All we have mixed reaction in terms of closing price, and we have some in the green zone and some on the red side, right? Overall, looking at the market itself, the sector, you see last week energy didn't do good, as well as the financial side. So they didn't do good. Pretty much these two is really didn't do good. So now that we know where we are, let's go into the stocks. Let's go ahead and look at stocks that actually had dividend between lines, or stocks that actually beat the earnings report or the earnings numbers and didn't do quite well. I have some of them that actually still missed, but I still believe in that company that they're gonna do good. So I'll be looking at picking up some shares with this company, also options, whichever the case may be. I have Oracle, NET, UNH, as well as HD and Starbucks. Okay, if you go out to Starbucks right there or anywhere, you see that Starbucks is always filled up as well. So with that being said, just let's take a look at the chart. That is what we're looking at. Let's analyze it and see where we're going with this. That's it. Before then, let's talk about the market. Okay, the US economic calendar, and we're also going to talk about the market. Monday we have what? Just the Feds. Nothing really much, except Tuesday we have consumer credit, and Wednesday wholesales, inventories, and the initial jobless claim, followed by consumer sentiment on Friday. So pretty much this week is gonna be mostly Fed speakers talking or speaking in different scenario or different places, conference or whatever. Okay, now let's take a look at our first chart, which is gonna be the market. We are going to be looking at SPY, which is our Spider S&P 500 ETF. Okay, for this SPY, this is what happened last week. We pretty much pulled back due to Amazon earnings, and now pull back up due to Apple earnings. Okay, so Jay Powell, Apple, Amazon, all these were driving factors for our SPY. Right now, looking at it technically, we are breaking the downtrend level with this doji inside. So we have an indecision in the market come Monday morning where we're gonna trade. So keep an eye out. However, looking at volume, looking at MACD and our RSI plus our volume, looks like we may start climbing to the upside. Okay, but this is not a recommendation. Next stock is going to be Palantir, which is our first stock is going to be Palantir. Palantir, the reason why I'm bringing this up is the downtrend is breaking. And with the downtrend breaking, and also all these business parastatals, government parastatals, they're actually looking at coming into this name. So we'll be looking at 24 as that break, that level. And I, for one, would say, okay, we're beginning to clear out of that downtrend zone. Now, next stock is gonna be Unity Software. With this, I got my eye peeled on the downtrend. Okay, so we're looking at breaking that spot with support at 24 on this name. We're gonna be looking at price back into the 26.50 or even the $31, which is our 200 moving exponential moving average areas. So we're gonna be looking at more later on down the line on this name. Next stock is gonna be ABBV. Okay, ABBV. Why ABBV? Also downtrend. Okay, if you're looking at it, downtrend. I'm expecting this to get back to the 20 exponential moving average, which is our 165 area. So keep an eye out there. Boeing as well. Boeing, we're looking at downtrend, is breaking right now. So our next level is going to be where our next level is going to be the 50 exponential moving average. So that will be a close eye out there. Oracle as well, downtrend is also we're looking at downtrend, possible downtrend break here into the 50 exponential moving average with guess what, support right at the 200 moving average for the long term. So I'm looking to add this Oracle to my portfolio. Okay, this is for the long-term portfolio. I'm looking to add this name to my portfolio. Okay, next name I'm looking at to add is NET. This is Cloudflare. I'm looking to add this because guess what, we have this earnings gap into the 200 moving average. So I'll be expecting this area to act as a support for a return back to the $80 zone at least on this name. So keep an eye out, close eye on that. With Tesla looking at the downtrend as well, Tesla actually reported numbers not too great, but right now we gapped up. So with this name, I will be expecting the 50 exponential moving average to hold as a support for now. If price breaks 185, 188, we're going to be looking at 190 or even 200 on Tesla. So keep an eye out. Also looking at ULTA. This is Ultra Beauty. Right now we're back down. This, look at where this is coming from. The business is suffering in some shape or form. Looking at that, coming right from these highs back down to below $400. So something is happening with this company, but as well keep this, just as we have CVNA running right now, Coinbase also running at this point. So keep this on your radar. Matter, we're looking at this downtrend here. Ultimately, that's what I'm expecting it to do. But with this gap, we're expecting this gap to fill right into the 20 and 50 exponential moving spot. NVDA as well, we're looking at the downtrend break here, and we'll continue to the upside. 890, that is your spot. Once we break 890, we'll continue to go right into even 950. So keep an eye out. AMD as well, we're looking at a downtrend break coming in on this name. SPGI, this is S&P Global. We're looking at price back into 430, downtrend break, and we'll continue. If this reject, then we can pull back to test the 50 exponential moving average. Also, Eli Lilly is pulling back to support 720. That is what I will be expecting on that name. Zoom, which is ExxonMobil, is back into the 50 exponential moving average. I'll be expecting support right around there on that name. Square as well is pulling back to the $65 spot. Keep an eye out in the coming days. I think these also a good name to watch for the coming days. Also EXPE, Expedia, I'm looking at price to find support around the 110 115 area. Why? Because I'm looking at this gap area to fill this gap up again, but ultimately this 200 moving average, I want the price to come back to that spot. Thank you guys, thank you for being here. Well, sorry about that, I'm still under the weather, and I will be posting the remaining chart on my stock tweet and on the X Twitter account. Be safe out there, stay warm and stay dry. Peace and love, guys. Bye bye.